Hi guys, it's me, Mathilda, obviously, and hi! I hope you're having a bit of a great day. I am, thank you. And today I'm just going to have a little conversation with you. I'm just going to sit down and talk to you about everything. I'm just going to have a little life update, chit chat. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So grab a cup of tea, coffee, water, popcorn, whatever you want to, have by your side. And I'm just going to talk about everything, like in my life. Answer a couple of questions and so on. So that's what we're going to do today. So if that's something that interests you, keep on watching. Why am I doing so much like with my hands like anyways, you know what to do. Click like, comment, subscribe, anything like that, and let's get into this video. But before we get into this video, I just want to let you know that I have new merch. Yes, that's true. I haven't updated my merch store in like far too long, but I have new merch. Check it out. And also, if you're interested in buying, I just want to let you know that when you receive your product, please DM me on Instagram, letting me know what you think of the product and so on. I want to learn. You can check it out down below. And also, I just want to let you know once again that I am an affiliate with NordVPN. You can also get it down below. Use my discount code Mathilda. But what is a VPN, you might ask? A VPN is kind of a security for your network. Did you know that when you're online, either at home or somewhere else, third parties can actually track your activity online, knowing what kind of websites you're on and so on. So if you want to protect your internet access from that, you can get yourself a VPN. However, what I like to use my NordVPN for is to change my IP address to another country. So for example, I could change my IP address to America, and with that I can access the American Netflix and access any regional content. Because if you didn't know, Sweden's Netflix and American Netflix isn't the same, English or French or whatever, and I can access any regional content anywhere, and it's just like, it's amazing. But if you're interested, let me tell you, NordVPN is amazing. You should really click the link down below in my description or in the top comment and use my discount code Mathilda. Yeah, but let's get into this little life update where I'm just going to talk to you guys, answer a bunch of questions. Maybe not like a bunch of questions. I'm just going to, talk to you and answer a few questions. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so hyped. I miss you. Okay, I miss you. I haven't been on YouTube a lot lately. I'm a little bit nervous. Can I need water? So yeah, I don't even know how to start. I mean, I have started already. I'm not that active on YouTube anymore, but that is going to change. I have a new schedule, new priorities, new goals, new expectations on myself and so on. So I am going to be more active on YouTube from now on. And that is a promise. That is promise. I have received a bunch of questions lately that I haven't really talked about or I haven't really answered. A question that I receive a lot, especially on Instagram and YouTube and so on, is how do I even know that I'm trans? I mean, I can't really tell you what to feel, how it feels, because it's very personal and it's really dependent on who you are, what kind of trans person you are, because you can be non-binary, but you can also be like me, wanting to transition fully, have all the surgeries and have HRT and all of that. It's really dependent on who you are. I can only talk from my own experience, and for me, I really struggle with gender dysphoria growing up and all of that. And if you're not really sure what gender dysphoria means, it literally means just feeling like the gender that you really are. It's really hard to explain. Like, I was born in a male body and I presented as male. However, I identified as a woman because I am a woman. However, my body presented itself as male. And as I grew up, I was really feeling distraught and hating myself because my body it didn't match who I really was. My gender dysphoria was really worsening with age. It's really hard to explain the feelings that I had. But gender dysphoria is basically wanting to be the gender that you really are while being in a body that isn't matching that gender. Does that make sense? So for me, I was feeling very jealous of all the other girls as I grew up. Like when I was 6 years old, I wanted to be a girl, and I really struggled with feelings like that. And if you are as well, I really recommend for you to go on Google and finding yourself a gender therapist near you, and they can help you with the feelings that you have, and maybe you can pinpoint exactly what you want to do. If you want to transition, maybe you're just struggling with your gender identity in some other way, which is also possible. Yeah, I can't really explain how it feels to be transgender because it's so different dependent on who you are. So yeah, that's why I can't give you a straight answer, if that makes sense. So yeah. Also, I want to touch on the subject of me not being here on YouTube and Instagram as much or as active as I was before, and I have talked about that before. But I just want to give you an answer that I'm actually, you know, I'm coming back more and more, and I'm thinking of doing 2 videos each week. However, it was just a bit hard for a few months. I'm not saying that working as an influencer is like really hard. I'm just stating the fact that sometimes it can be a bit hard being in the public eye all the time and presenting yourself in a certain way and receiving so many inputs from so many different people. Yeah, that's why, but I am coming back, and yeah. That's that. I'm coming back. I don't know how many different ways I can tell you the same thing, but yes, I'm coming back. And also, I have received questions about my engagement and so on. I don't think that I've told you the whole story, or maybe I have, but I can tell you because I have received many questions on that. For those who don't know, I am engaged. We have been engaged since this summer, and me and him, him and me, Christian and I, we were on a vacation here in Sweden on an island called Öland, and he had been thinking about proposing to me for a while. However, he forgot the engagement ring. So he was really struggling with wanting to, you know, propose to me before the summer ended and all of that. And the last night, it was such a good night. Like the sun was shining, we had wine, and it was just like we were vibing, you know, we were really vibing. We went on a walk, and I had this beautiful dress on, and when we passed this meadow, we decided on going into the meadow, you know, just walking on it because it was really beautiful and so on. And then he went down on one knee. However, as I stated before, he didn't have his engagement ring with him, so he took this flower and he tied a knot around my finger with a flower and asked me to marry him. Yeah, so that's the story. And when we got home, he gave me this ring.
Wow. That was so powerful.
So that's the story, and I don't think that I've told you guys like on an official video. Here's the story. Do what you want with that. And also, like, brain fart, gender dysphoria. I got a few questions on gender dysphoria because I made a video about me telling you about my gender dysphoria. What? If you're transgender, sometimes you can be struggling. In certain times in your life, you can just be struggling with gender dysphoria. It can come out of the blue and just like hit you right in the face, and just like bam, and knock you out dead. That's kind of how it feels like, and it can be really hard. And I went through a time where I struggled with a lot of gender dysphoria, and it's better now. I'm not struggling as much. I'm still struggling somewhat. I'm still struggling sometimes. From day to day, it's really dependent on the day, but it was really hard for me because I had a lot of gender dysphoria regarding my Adam's apple and my throat, just like me feeling like I look like a man, but I'm not anymore, kinda. So yeah, but if you are, I know that it's tough, and what I do to deal with those kind of feelings, I just try to think of myself as the person that I am, and I try to remind myself that I'm pretty lucky because a lot of people don't have the privileges that I have. Also, I'm just trying to remind myself how far I've come. I have a great life, I have great friends, I have a fiance, I have a family, and I'm healthy as far as I know. That's what I do when I'm struggling with gender dysphoria. It helps sometimes. Right now, I'm vibing. I'm vibing. It's getting brighter outside. The spring is approaching. Not really. It's what I tell myself to get up in the morning. That's all on that. So life is treating me good. I'm happy and we're looking to buy a house. Christian and I, we're just looking for now. I mean, we're interested in buying a house because right now we live in an apartment. So yeah, but honestly, I'm really looking forward to buying a house because honestly, I'm so tired of living in an apartment with so many neighbors and so on. I just want to have a garden. I want to be able to walk outside in my own space, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to a new chapter in my life, to have a house and to have kids and so on. I'm really looking forward to adoption because I have talked about that before, that we're going to adopt, but it feels like if we buy a house, it really feels like it's a stepping stone in getting a child as well. Like getting a child, like buy a house, get a child as well. But I kinda, if you get what I mean, like it's a stepping stone in getting a family. Like, you know, a house in the suburbs, getting kids and so on. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to buying a house. And also, I have actually been to the doctor lately. Maybe it's a topic for a different video, or maybe I could just like run it through you very quickly and then end this video right here. But I have been to the doctor lately. I have been dealing with a few problems, so to speak, it's really awkward to talk about, but it's not anything serious. It's just I have been dealing with a few problems down there. I can't really talk to you guys about it right now, but I just want to let you know it's not anything serious, as I said. Don't you worry. I think it's just a side effect of me having this surgery. I know that it was a really long time ago. Things might happen in the future that you can't really see coming. So yeah, it might be because of the surgery. However, I had the surgery like 8 years ago, so maybe it's because of another reason. I don't know, but I'm going to update you guys as I go. So yeah, I think that's everything I wanted to talk to you guys. I just wanted to sit down and have a little conversation with you, have a little life update, and I think I'm going to continue having these life updates as I go because I'm going to be more active, as I said. But yeah, don't forget to click the link in my description box and use my discount code Mathilda to get yourself NordVPN. And also don't forget to check out my merch store. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.